I had a really interesting question from a dear friend of mine around patience. And she asked, is patience a feminine trait? Is it a trait of the healthy feminine? I started thinking about that and I started going a little deeper into that. What does that actually mean? What does patience mean, and how have we developed patience in our lives, in our culture, in our society? And so as thinking about this and feeling deeply into it, I looked at patience as something that is a human trait. Of course, it's a characteristics and a way of expressing ourselves in the world that is common to all of us, of course. I started thinking about where's patience developed from? From an evolutionary perspective, we required patience in order to be there long enough to pounce on our hunt, to survive, to weather the storm, to whatever it may be, right? Like we develop patience over a period of time to help us survive and help us thrive. I think also being patient and just observing and maybe waiting a little longer for that magic to happen or to get more information has helped us make better decisions, become more astute in our decision making. But how does it play a role in masculine and feminine dynamics, particularly when masculine and feminine energetics reside within every human being? So this is what I started going deeper into. And I thought, if patience were to express itself as a masculine energetic, what would it be like? I thought witnessing. It would be witnessing. It's when the masculine is in a position and a posture of witnessing. That means that the masculine is not bringing judgment to the situation, is not feeling insecure or threatened. And so patience comes in the form of observing all of that information, observing all of that person that is expressing to the masculine energetic, or when we're holding in a masculine energetic. So if the feminine comes in wildness, if the feminine comes in fluidity, the masculine is holding in verticality that expression that is coming to him. And so it becomes this witnessing, this unadulterated witnessing, where there's no judgment laid on top of what is being witnessed, what is being seen and felt. I think that is a healthy masculine expression of patience. And for the feminine, I thought, for me in my life, when I've experienced compassion, understanding and empathy, there's been this synonymous understanding of patience there as well, where the feminine is being compassionate and loving and nurturing. I think the feminine in that energetic is able to see what is happening beyond the present moment. And in being able to see what is happening beyond the present moment, there's a calm that comes with that and a love that is emitted from that being. And to me, there's this patience that's intertwined in all of that. And so for the feminine, for the healthy feminine energetic of patience, it's in compassion, understanding, and non-judgment as well, and empathy. And really having that other person that is expressing, they're being seen, they're being felt. And after a while, if the feminine is patient enough or is compassionate enough, of course setting healthy boundaries, but is compassionate and empathetic enough, is loving and nurturing enough, patient enough over that period of time, that person cracks open. And there's a truth exchange there because we've been patient enough to hold that. So whether you hold with a witnessing, a non-judgmental witnessing, or whether you hold with a nurturing compassion, having the patience to hold and see beyond what's happening in that moment, I think there's great power in that loving interaction, that loving communication. So yeah, that's where I went with it. It's interesting. I'd love to know your thoughts as well. Power and blessings to you. I'll see you soon.